Alright, so we're going back to another mock draft. You know, we got two-person mock draft right here, so we're splitting picks. We're not gonna say nothing until the pick is made. We're gonna give like our feedback on it, what we think about the pick. Alright, so I'm gonna start off. So first, looking at Tennessee here, I know it's not a popular pick to see go #1 overall, but I think he's been the best defender in college football so far, Arvell Reese.
That's a good pick, bro. Arvell Reese, bro. I don't know how high a linebacker can go, but you know, it's an interesting class. All right. So obviously the Giants don't need no edge, so you're not going no Ruben Bain. Here, it's clear, man. I could see a receiver going here because that's a position in need. So I picked two's crazy, but just I think they, bro, this is hard, bro. There's no good players. They do need DB, but I don't see no DB going this high. Well, they've been hyping this dude up the whole season. They do need receiver apparently, and people like it, so Cornell Tate goes second. Damn!
You know, I think Cornell Tate is a good receiver. Don't get me wrong. I just feel like second overall is a little rich for my blood.
It is, but like it's just.
But like I was saying, I think it's a little rich for my blood. I think he's a good receiver. He has good potential, but I just don't know if he has that like. I don't know. I just don't know if he can hit like top receiver in the league yet. We'll see. QB, I think Ty Simpson would have the greatest showing in the world, so I think Mendoza is the QB1 right now. So I think that's the pick for the Browns here.
Yeah, I like the pick, but like, you know what I'm saying? For the future, you know what I'm saying? If Shedeur Sanders goes out there, balls out, who knows what they do, bro? Because like they might be thinking too, like, do I really want to throw a quarterback to that terrible position? Both those guys are in. Mostly Shedeur though. You feel me? Tight. Saints think they take Ruben Bain, who could have went one. You know what I'm saying? They just take a good player, add to that defense. You know what I'm saying? Cameron Jordan might dip. So
I like that pick. I think they took Shull last year. I think they're gonna at least let her ride out for a little bit. Next pick here, Jets at 5. I don't know why. I can just envision it. Ty Simpson here. I know he may have had a little pick six. You know, unfortunate, but he's a good quarterback. He processes really well. He's probably one of the smartest quarterbacks we'll see out of these last couple of years. He can process the defense. So many of his plays come from pre-game adjustments. You see him always sliding his protections. I would like to see him get through a little faster though, because I feel like he does run the play clock down a lot. I feel like sometimes he just feels like he has to make the tight throw, but yeah.
Yeah, I like the pick. You know what I'm saying? Jets obviously need a quarterback, and I think Tyson's look most pro ready. I mean, he's been having a tough couple of weeks, but you know the footwork's there, the eye work is there, all that. Now with the Raiders, you know, it's interesting, man. I do like Dante Moore here, but they do something like they do last year, don't take a position of need, and they take a player like Caleb Downs, just because the talent, add to a talentless roster. So yeah,
I agree with that last thing. I don't think this Raiders roster is any good right now. I think if I was them, I would want to trade back because you just need to get players in this team, inject them with something. I could see. I mean, they have a couple pieces you could argue. They have a decent guard. They have a tight end. They have a running back. But there's just so much things that you really had to fix on this team. And if you don't want to be like, sometimes waiting on a quarterback is one of the best choices. Just build up your roster.
And Geno Smith still got like Dylan Payne next year.
Next pick here, I'll go with someone who's been rising a lot here. Mansour Delane for Washington. I feel like what's his old boy that got traded from the Saints has been kind of a disappointment this year. But he's been struggling a lot.
Towards ACL.
They let go of Emmanuel Forbes. So
yeah. I like the pick, but I like the lane. All right, the Rams. I like tackle here. You know, I think they would win corner if the lane fell, but we seen it with like Will Johnson, dude, with McCoy being hurt. We seen it fall. I think they take tackle. I think they take Fano here, just because they just need to continue build up the trenches. Always have a good trench. Feel me?
All right, here comes Bang. Oh, actually, well, speaking on the pick, I think I agree. I think this tackle class is a little underwhelming right now, but tackle is such a premium position
Yeah.
where you're gonna see it go high no matter what. But here, look, I get it. He's been very disappointing so far, but you cannot give up my first round pick, Shamar Stewart from last year. So I feel like you got. I think the pick here is Peter Woods. I think you got to continue building up this defense, and I think the way to go is sign O line and free agency for the Bengals, and just continue building up that defense to the draft.
For the Cardinals, they could go tackle here, but I don't know how high the tackles are going to go this year. So I think they take Jordan Tyson, who's proved to be good, and like I know injuries are a concern, but he's a pretty good receiver.
I think Jordan Tyson has probably one of the highest ceilings in this class. It's just right now is his injury concern. I feel like he's this to the point where it's time to start worrying about it, just because he's missed so much time every single year. But here going to Miami, I feel like there's a lot of things Miami could do here, but I feel like getting a Jalen Phillips replacement here, Kendrick Folk, would be the move here. I get you get Chop Robinson, Bradley Chubb. He's starting to decline. He's starting to get old. They might want to move on from him soon and just infuse their team with younger pass rushers. Yeah,
That's gonna be my pick for the Cowboys. That's a good pick. Well, I think the Cowboys should still get an edge just because pass rush will help the entire defense. And I think they go with David Bailey here because that defense is terrible.
yeah. I mean, you built that interior of the defense up, so now you're just really just getting the edge rushers that can produce. Here comes the Vikings. I think add another dynamic of the game. You shouldn't want to give up on JJ McCarthy this early. I get it; he's been struggling, but if you look at his time in Michigan, what do you have? Dominant run game. Jeremiah Love will give you that. So it's just you have to build around your quarterback, and just you got to let him process. He's still basically a rookie. There's no point to jump the ship on him yet.
All right, the Ravens had a rough start to the year defensively. I think they could use a receiver here, but two receivers are taken. I don't know. Like I feel like Limon, he kind of fits Zay Flowers type of bill, so I don't know if you want the two. So I think here I could see edge linebacker here, one of the two. But I think Harbaugh's gonna like a dude like Howell. I know he's undersized, but he's gonna like him. He's produced sacks, got dog in him. I think he's gonna like him.
Chiefs here. This team they need to improve some things. They're not the same team as they were before, and I think that is because their defense has not been able to produce in the clutch this year. And I'm gonna go with the riser here, Brandon Chiase. I feel like I'm not, I don't think that's how you say his name, but I think I would go with Gerard McCoy here, but we need to see him get on the field. And he's been a great riser this year, and I think the Chiefs need secondary so they can just move Trent inside where he has been the best in his career.
All right, the Texans O line definitely. I think they take the Penn State guard. Bro, I did the video last time, bro. I can't say his name, bro, but I like how he plays. I like his character. Be good.
All right, coming here to the Panthers. I think they also go O-line here. Francis Magoa, who, if we look at his profile here, he's 6'6", 315. This could be someone who's moved into guard and could help out this Panthers O-line. Bryce Young, had a day. I do like the Penn State pick here, too. I think you just got to upgrade that O-line for C.J. Stroud.
I always look to take your quarterback. Honestly, here, I think Dan Campbell's going to believe in Jerry McCoy. So I think they take him here because the secondary has been great. It's been a little disappointing. And I think it's a talented player, pick 18.
I think here, the linebacking core is getting old. I was pushing for G. Campbell last year, so I think this goes Sonny Styles here. He's a great, very big. He's been really good for Ohio State this year, and he's just a position in need.
All right. I know this O-line is terrible for the Browns, but realistically, you can't send your quarterback out there with the receivers right now because they have not been producing. So I think they take Makai Lemon, help out that young quarterback you just drafted.
I think this is a Steelers dream right here, having Dante Moore fall to them.
Yeah.
Pick 21. And they get a probably top 5 pick potentially all the way at 21. So
the Chargers. I think the Chargers. I like a receiver here for the Chargers. Or actually, I think TJ Parker's here. He's fine. They take TJ Parker. Joey Bosa left them last year. TJ Parker's there. Still a good player. Good value at pick 22.
Going on to the 49ers here. You got Caden Proctor here. I feel like being able to beef up that O-line, make sure you're keeping your quarterback healthy, and making sure Christian McCaffrey is healthy too. I mean, just being able to beef up that O-line, just improve it in general. That's the pick here.
All right, we got the Cowboys, and they go linebacker here. One of the linebackers I like, they take Anthony Hill, Texas. They keep him in Texas, and just linebackers obviously need with Thorson always hurt, and that defense needed a linebacker. So yeah.
I think here for the Chicago Bears, I want to go somewhere inside. Caden McDonald. I feel like they have struggled stopping the run this year. I think the defense is really off and on right now. I feel like they just need to improve that, make it more consistent.
Sonny Stoston?
No.
What linebackers left? I see it, man. I think CJ Allen goes to the Bills. I like to see Milano is probably might leave in free agency, and it's just the defense is not good. So yeah.
I think we've all heard the concerns with Tyreek Woolen. So I think Avion Terrell here is the pick. They'll be able to improve that secondary.
They just have lost a lot, but they probably gained a lot too. So honestly, I like Colin Hood here.
Who?
Colin Hood. Just, corner's position need obviously with Sauce leaving, and just defense has been their identity so far. So
With Spencer Fano being with the pick here, I feel like you're gonna look. I'm probably gonna go with a corner here. Although give it to Emmanuel Forbes, he's been balling out so far. I'm gonna switch it up here. Go Keith Abney. I feel like he's been really good for Arizona State all his years. He has had some rough games this year, but I feel like he could be a good corner in the NFL.
All right, Drake May don't really got many players to throw to right now, and I think they take Denzel Boston here. Just get a big body receiver. Just keep getting Drake May weapons, because who knows how much Diggs has.
I think for the Eagles here, I would like. I think I'm switching between Romello High right now, Casey Concepcion, maybe even a Mason Thomas, Quincy Rose Jr. But their pass rush has been a lot better since Jalen he came from Miami. So I feel like let's just go with the funner pick, Casey Concepcion. Give him like another element to their offense, someone just absolute burner.
Bronco, man, they gonna love him, bro. Sadiq being here. If he's here, hopefully he's here. They take Kenyon Sadiq. It's just, that name hasn't been the best. You always want to help the best quarterback in the NFL after winning the Super Bowl, so yeah.
All right, yes, sir. That's the margin. Tell us what the good picks, what are the bad picks. I feel like worst pick was probably, I don't even know, man. I like this draft. I do think these two will not be here come draft day, so it's just really hard to mock players for them right now, because I just do not see, like, these two teams. I highly doubt they're gonna be they're gonna be they're gonna stay put at these spots. Just because I just don't know if there's these type of players that you think go 1 or 2 over quarterbacks this year.
Yeah.
Like Arvell Reese is an amazing talent. Ruben Bain is an amazing talent. Cornell Tate is a good player. Caleb Downs, another amazing talent. But it's just Arvell Reese and Caleb Downs. How much can you argue that they can go that high because of their position value?
Yes.
So yeah, I think that's something interesting to see here. I think this O-line class also being a little bit weaker than usual.
Yeah,
I think it's someone also see a lot more skill positions go on here. I feel like we could see a run on edges go. We didn't really have that many in this round. This time doing it, I mean, even then, not even that many. Stud 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still had 5 edges going the first, and we could have easily saw Romolio High, the boy from Arkansas. So there's still a lot more players that can go there. Oh, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir.